Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zolan Ironshield. Alright, you guys, we have another fun one today. For all my returning members, we're going to continue on our adventure through the Misty Mountains. I've got a couple quests lined up and ready to do for us, wherever we left off. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. I'm your host and guide, Zolan Ironshield. And don't forget to like the videos and subscribe, my friends. It really helps me out. Helps that algorithm and stuff and all those good things, but enjoy. Grab yourself a nice tea, everyone. Don't forget, get something nice for yourself. You like a little bit of tea. It's delicious. Alright, so we were back over here because we have to talk to Gandalf and Bilbo in Rivendell, right? From when we left off. So we actually were up in the Misty Mountains and we came all the way down to talk to Gandalf and Bilbo. Were we going to talk to this girl about a quest? I can't remember. This elf woman, maiden, lady here? Let's check real quick, shall we? Hello there.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, friend. My sound effects are a little bit loud. I can quite hear over that raging giant waterfall that is blowing out my eardrums. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Now let's talk.
You may be of service to me.
You may be of service to me. Greetings, Zolan. You have come at a most fortuitous time. Have you spoken to Lord Glorfindel? He seems troubled recently, but will not speak of it. You have become familiar with him? Have you not? Perhaps he will reveal his concerns to you. If you are willing, go to him near the Bruna and speak with him. Alright. We can do that. We can talk to Lord Glorfindel. Is he right here? Yeah, he's right there. Okay, let's just talk to him right now. Why don't we just go over this little bridge here? You know, guys, I was thinking of another thing we could do for fun, maybe on my other playlist, is that I watched someone who did a... Basically, she did, of course, this wouldn't work for me because I've watched The Lord of the Rings many times. But she did one where her reactions to first time ever watching it. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun if we could either do something live, which I don't know if I could do that though. I don't think we could watch the video live, copyright stuff. But what I could do is I could do clips as I watch it of me making comments that I like to make comments. Because, you know, my family jokes sometimes. There's that one guy who did a really funny video on YouTube, right? Where he's like, every time something happens, like, that's like fans know, he like talks about it. He like can't be quiet. Now, I would like to point out I had a movie watching. We watched The Two Towers yesterday with our new 4K, and I did not say anything. I was very proud of myself. It was very hard. Being a Lord of the Rings nerd myself, right? But, yes, I got the new 4K videos too, which I don't think I could stream like parts of that and show you that on my screen. It wouldn't be as clear as you guys watching with a 4K TV, obviously. But I got those videos with our TV, and I got a new Xbox to watch them on, our family Xbox. Oh my goodness, they look amazing. The colors, oh my gosh, the colors are better, the lighting's better. The Ents have green on them. I never saw green before, like, and the lighting is so clear, and like the Moria, you can see everything happening. There's not too much darkness. They really lightened it up. And their faces are super clear, and like the hairs and their beard and stuff, they're like so clear. It's crazy. It's crazy. So anyway, I think they are worth it. They just came out with a collector's edition one. It's $250. I took out a mortgage so I could get it. No, I'm just kidding. I pre-ordered it. It comes out in October, but you can get it on Amazon and a couple other places. But it's from Warner Brothers. They do not have extra deleted scenes. It has the videos for the extended editions, right? That which you've probably seen if you're really big Lord of the Rings fans, and they have the theatrical editions all redone, right? Because they've redone the original film stills, right, from 20 years ago, so it's super cool. But anyway, so they have, and then you can also get the regular ones, which are just the two sets, but they're still like $60, $70, so it's almost kind of worth getting the collector's edition if you're a fan, to get a little extra things in it and stuff, and there's like an extra side video and things like that, and it has a really neat case and that kind of stuff. So anyway, little throw out there. I know that was like a whole minute. Continue on our story.
What do you need?
What do you need? So, you have spoken with, Faemar. Her concern is kind, but there is nothing she can do. A friend of mine, Iorella, journeyed into Agmar to the Rift, a place the servants of the enemy call Nurz Gashu. It is said that a great evil dwells there beneath the mountains of Agmar, and he went to seek news of it. Let's see that name. Gloth Lyrel Another ally of mine had gone there long ago and did not return, though it is said among the wise that the evil there was contained. Perhaps you may be of help. You have ventured into Agmar, have you not? Perhaps you can make your way to Iorelan's camp, far to the northeast in the land of Agmar, and learn of Glathiriel's fate. We'd be happy to help with that. Into the Rift. Alright, so this quest is actually for doing the Rift Raid, which I've been talking about, which we are probably going to do on the Legendary server with our Bjorning in our other series, which we're kind of in a similar spot right now with our Bjorning, where he just came to Rivendell in the last episode. But that's okay. He's only level 20. We're level 47, you guys. We're only 3 levels away where I need to have my Bjorning in like the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna have some work to do, my friends. Work! Fun work! But it is a little bit of power leveling I'm gonna have to do. Alright, we need to talk to Bilbo Baggins. There he is. Bilbo!
Hello there.
Hello there! Oh, you found it! That is wonderful! Do you know, we found the doorstep quite by accident. We were camping there, taking refuge from a storm, and some wayward bounders, the giants, were out playing catch, I suppose, and were set up upon by goblins. Gandalf the Grey blasted a few, but we were captured and dragged down to Goblin Town. From there, the tale only gets more exciting. Alright, so this was the other episode we had to go find the opening Goblin Town. That's where we're at right now, okay? So
Good day.
Good day. Might I have a word with you? All this talk about Goblin Town and my adventures with Thorin and company has brought back many memories. I was wondering, he's got a little bit of an older sound because he's older now. And the Ring of Power is no longer his, right? They're about to take it? So I'm assuming he's already feeling the aging. I was wondering if it would it be too much of a bother to you to have you visit my old friends. I have heard tell that Dwalin is at Thorin's Hall in the Blue Mountains, away west of the dear old Shire, and that Glowin is encamped in the Misty Mountains north of from here. I wonder if they have any memories of Goblin Town which I could add to my book. Would you visit them and find out for me? I would go, but I pledged I had made my last journey. Well, my last journey for a long while, anyway. Alright, sweet. So, we'll talk to Glowin when we go back up to finish our last... Do we have any other quests to go up there? I don't know if we have any other quests to go up there. So we need to talk to Gandalf in Rivendell. I believe Gandalf is in this. This is Bilbo's room. Is he in Bilbo's room? I'm trying to remember where Gandalf is. He is. Oh, look! It's Frodo Baggins! It's Mr. Frodo! Little Gandalf.
Why do you disturb me?
Why do you disturb me? What is this? An elf named Melder sent you for what? Ah, now I recall him. Bright fellow. Though a bit impatient. What? Impetuous. There's your word for the day, guys. Impetuous. I sort of know what that means off the top of my head. Impetuous. He wants my fire drought, does he? Whatever for? Goblin fire pots? An entire camp of them? I think I see what the fellow is about. I do happen to have a vial left. Where was that? Ah, here it is. Now, be careful with that. No matter that a few drops, mind you, and keep it away from the lamp oil, or you will soon find yourself lacking your eyebrows, if you are fortunate. Oh, goodness. I was just handed some kind of explosive drought. Collected Gandalf's drought. Probably of some... I don't know. Something. Okay. We got that. We gotta go bring Gandalf's drought to the back up into the mountains. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think we did what I wanted to do. Oh, we gotta bring those fragments to her in here in Rivendell. Let's go do that real quick too, shall we? Alright. Where is Remy? There's Remy. Alright, Remy, lead the way. Through the mountains. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. There's a quest over there for some reason. I already got that quest. Oops, sorry, just ran that elf over. We are so sorry. He's like, darn you, dwarf! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. This person has a quest for us. Let's see what it is. Tale of the Unmarked Trail.
Mind my words, traveler.
Mind my words, traveler. Oh, we're supposed to peer into the pool. Nah, we're gonna do that later. That's repeating. That's a repeatable to do a chapter quest we already did. All right, that's how usually you can redo story quests if you want to. You can go to those pools around the world. They're like mirrors of Galadriel kind of thing. I thought where are we supposed to bring that fragment? Oh wait. Oh, wait. Someone's in there still. We need to talk to who? The missing. Oh, he's in the library. He's in the library. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. It's the guy we're trying to get the respect of the elf maiden for that older elf who's like the librarian guy. That's what we're supposed to do. Pff, silly me, we were in there already. And I'm out here running around in Rivendell. I mean, I feel like you would lose track of time in Rivendell. It's so pretty. You just want to be there forever. It's like heaven. You just never want to leave. Wouldn't have to. Alright. Let's go up to the library. Let's go up to the library. This place is a refuge from troubles. Elrond's library. There he is. Hello.
Megavanen.
Megavanen. While you were away, Zolin, I was able to partially reassemble the vase. It is a thing of beauty, even incomplete. I wonder at its mark, and the circumstances that brought it to lie abandoned in pieces beneath the snow of the mountains. I see you have brought some jagged fragments back with you. I will see if any of them belong to this vase.
Will you lend me your ear?
Will you lend me your ear? We have been very fortunate, Zolin Ironshield, for some of those fragments were indeed once part of this vase. I have repaired it as best I can, and the beauty it once had has returned in some measure. I have another task for you, Zolin. There are tables throughout Rivendell on which pieces of art and history are sometimes placed for contemplation. Bring this vase to the table near Glorengler. If she recognizes it as being the sum of the fragments you earlier uncovered for her, I shall agree to further her instruction as a scholar and give her leave to study some of the more valuable artifacts kept here at Imladris. If she does not recognize the vase, she will have received my final lesson. Place the vase on the table, observe her reactions, then return to me, and we will speak further. It seems kind of like a mean professory thing to do. I don't know why. Like a really grumpy professor. Or so talk to. I didn't realize we were to talk to him.
Dark days are coming.
Dark days are coming. Welcome back, Zolin Ironshield. I am pleased to see you well. Be not uncomfortable in my house. The friendship of the elves and the dwarves may have waned over the long years, but it must not be sundered. A small company will soon be setting off forth on a mission of great secrecy to battle this growing darkness. I am loath to speak in detail of their errand, but know that it will do great hurt to the enemies of this age if they succeed. Among this company is one of your folk, a dwarf named Gimli, and an elf of Mirkwood named Legolas. He is the prince of that folk. They must work together in their errand is to succeed, but for some time elves and dwarves have been reluctant to do so. I would have you aid them with their preparations. By your example, I hope they will set aside their differences. Look for them in one of the guest rooms along the road and winds up the southern slope of the Vales of Imladris. Alright, Elrond, we can do that. Right, voice of the rings, we're Zolin Ironshield of the Lonely Mountain. We're happy to help. Who knew that we were crucial in helping Legolas and Gimli be friends? See, Zolin was important in the story, you just didn't know. Okay. Just to place the table on the display. Where's... Glorengler is in Rivendell. Huh. Maybe let's go outside and see if there's a... Oh, wait. There's a quest marker in here, but I don't know if it's tricking us. It does that in this room for some reason. Let's see if this is the room. Nope, it was just tricking us. It was tricking us, precious. Vile little hobbits. Man, Gollum looked really good in the new 4K. Like, it was cool because they actually, like, things that were visually done with graphics that were... They, like, reworked on a little bit with the CGI, and, like, you could see the difference. There was one spot with the models. I noticed one spot in the whole Two Towers movie that I could tell, because of the updated stuff, it looked a little... Just one shot for, like, a half a second. It looked a little bit rough. I think it was purely because of the fact that they'd updated things around it, and they couldn't update that certain thing, because I think it might have been a model that was a certain picture that maybe they just couldn't update more from the original camera shots. So it looked a little bit like it's enough to you'd miss it normally. I just watch it so many times, The Lord of the Rings, that I could see it. But it's funny because before I realized, oh my gosh, a lot of things looked like that from the originals, even though they held up so good with time. But they really did a good job redoing them. They're going to hold up for another 10, 15 years or more, as in looking just as good as some of the top movies. Like, it looks so good. They look so good. At least with real actors. I don't know about CGI stuff, but they didn't do a lot of CGI in The Lord of the Rings, though. More in The Hobbit. Display table. All right, so we just put it on here, just right in front of her. That is an interesting vase, friend. Is it from Lord Elrond's collection? No! You're supposed to... Gotta be honest, I might have told her if it was me. I don't know. She didn't recognize it? You didn't recognize it? That's the vase we've been working on this whole time.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? That vase has a small measure of beauty. Zolan, is it from Lord Elrond's collection? Have you forgotten to tell Master Dolores of my inspiration concerning the snow lurkers, Zolan? You will find him in the library of the House of Lord Elrond. Oh no. Oh no. She didn't recognize it. She didn't recognize the vase. I feel for her. She doesn't even know she's being tested. So sad. So sad. That's okay. Alright, moving on. She'll have another, I'm sure she'll have another chance in the future. There's the last homely house, east of the sea. Just a little yawn there real quick. Excuse me. Sometimes I do a lot of voiceovers, a lot of talking, and gets my voice tired. I'm like, go take a little breath there, you know? Going back up to the library. Library, library. All right.
What do you need?
What do you need? It does not surprise me that Glorengler failed to recognize the vase, Zolan, even though she had some part in restoring it. I thank you for your assistance, and I hope the lesson of Glorengler will stay with you. Be not so eager to advance that you fail to experience the moment, Zolan, in life and in all things. That's actually a really good lesson, you guys. Remember what's happening in the moment. Don't feel like the end of the world. Like, don't feel like when something happens, like let's say you have trouble with a test or something else in life, or just don't fret. You will get there. Just look for the good things in the moment still. There's always good things. They're always there. You just have to look for them. Even when it does seem like sometimes it can be hard. Oh, that... I don't know. Is that one better than ours? It's pretty good stats, but we'll lose some stuff. I don't think it's better than ours. I think we'll just take that. Alright, well, we've completed the scholar's lesson. So, now, I think we'll head back up to Gimli. We got a couple things to talk to Gimli, help Gimli. And well, we got to talk to Legolas and Gimli and Rivendell. So let's do that real quick, right? Let's do that real fast. And then we'll go back up to Glowin. Yes, I think that's what we will do. Oh, look at this. It's so pretty, right? Look at that. It's amazing. This person in the looking for fellowship down here says, Culloden, where art thou? What is this, a Romeo Juliet play right here? I love sometimes just hearing someone's random comment in the world chat. You're just like, what? Oh, like no context, just random sentence. You're like, what? Guess they're looking for someone. Alright, we're here. I guess I could have done a teleport for us. That might have been a little bit better, so you... Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright, here they are. Gimli and Legolas. Let's talk to Legolas first.
Mind my words, traveler.
Mind my words, traveler. You have the ear of Elrond, Zolan, and his trust, and that means you will have mine as well. The animosity between our peoples has been... exaggerated. Whoa, 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 whoa. Exaggerated? Whoa, that's a weird one, my friends. What's that? Exaggerated, I mean. Has been exaggerated over the course of the long years. In these dark times, we should not focus on the distant past, but should instead strengthen the bonds of friendship, for we will have need of them against the enemy. In similar fashion, I fear my bold words following the council at which the great threat was exposed may have upset some of my fellows, the elves Geldor and Erestor. I would not have them nurse a resentment of my words over long. They argued in favor of the westward passage, though I did not blame them for it. I spoke with some heat against that course. If you bring them word of my regret, perhaps they will forgive my brashness. The errand of the company is urgent, but I was wrong to speak so harshly of its opposition. Speak with Erestor at the haven of Orlandion, northwest of the house of Elrond. If you, a dwarf, bring word of my regret, Erestor's eyes may be newly opened to the need for cooperation among all peoples. Ask Erestor if he knows where Galdor may be found, for he too deserves my apology. Wow. Very, very mature of you, Legolas. Alright, hello, Gimli.
Will you help me?
Will you help me? By my beards, it's Zolan Ironshield. It's been a long time. It seems like you have been entrusted with news of our errand. And why not? Elrond seems to be wise enough for an elf. He seems to know a good character from bad, but I am really ready to put an end to this waiting. Give me goblin skulls to cleave. If you are sick of waiting as I am, why not bring this message to my father at his camp in the mountains? Ask him what he thinks of the likelihood that Gandalf might be let us come to the halls of Balin in Khazad-dûm. It could be that Balin found Thror's ring somewhere in Moria. Now would that not be something? My father Glóin's camp is north of Rivendell, in the Misty Mountains.
Remember where we are, guys, in the story right now. They've not left. The Fellowship has not been formed right now and not left Rivendell yet. That's where we are in the story in the game right now. Progresses as you play the game. The story progresses, right? In the actual spot of where we are, we're actually past the end of the Lord of the Rings books at max level 130 in this game. But you start... Right, like, you're as a dwarf, you start as different things, right? Dwarves you start 80 years before The Hobbit, and then 80 years passes, and then you start right with, like, The Lord of the Rings, right? Before they leave the Shire, right? The Hobbits and everything. Okay, so we got those quests, so we need to talk to that person, and we need to talk to the other one. So we are going to do those. Oh, but, let's see, where's the other person that we need to talk to? They're all up there. All right, sweet. I think we're going to go ahead and call it for this episode today, my friends. I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm your hosting guide, Zolan Iron Shield. Again, please like, share the video, subscribe. It's free. If you want to support my channel and you like the video, you got the end, you're awesome. And if you want to support it, just subscribe, guys, and like. If you really want to support me even more, there's a Patreon link down there. And I've also got some other links to free things like Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. And don't forget, and I do want to thank my one Patreon I have right now. I appreciate it a lot. You're awesome. And again, you have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, my friends. I'm your hosting guide, Solid Iron Shield. There's a subscribe button right there. The next video will be over there in this playlist, and another playlist will be right over there. So check them out. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one.